I'm going to show you a few special techniques that I use to make this felt peony. I started with some pan pastels and used an eyeshadow brush to apply the shading, the color to the bottom of the petal, and I went pretty far up because I wanted to make sure it showed. Then I sealed it with this fixative, let it dry, and then used heat and this clover mini iron to add curve to the petals. Then I cut a strip 5 inches long by 1 inch wide, cut fringe along the strip, and rolled the 18 gauge floral wire into the middle of the strip, and this is the center of the flower. Now we start adding the petals. There are 4 petals that are smaller included in the pattern, and I overlap these really close together. They're overlapped a lot, and that way you can fit 4 around. If you don't want to overlap them as much, you can just use 3 on the center, and I'm just putting glue at the bottom and then just placing it underneath and to the side of that center and just pushing it and holding it while the glue hardens. Then I added a second layer of 4 petals and just placed those around the center and adjusted them as I went to where they looked right. You really can't mess it up, I promise. And I added a third layer of 4 petals. You could also add 5 petals on that outside layer. For the leaves, I put 22 gauge wire into the center of the leaf pattern, the leaf shape, and just closed it up, let the glue harden, open it up, and checked for any spots that I might need to touch up. I did this for 2 leaves, and then I cut the back. I just folded it over, cut a slit, and that leaves a slot for the stem to slide down into. Then we add hot glue to the back and just bring it up and around and press down to attach the back of the flower to the back of the leaf, and that gives it a really nice finished look. Then I just twisted this 22 gauge wire around the main stem. Since it's thin, it's nice and easy to twist, and you can use some wire cutters or pliers to finish off that end so you don't have any wires poking you after you're finished. So now our flower is ready to add to a bouquet or a finished project.